how much research did you have to do in for archaeology, for how archaeologists work, for how they do their research, for hey, this is pinpointing an area and saying this is where I think this is. Can I go look?
Tons. So I've always thought archaeology was fantastic ever since I watched Indiana Jones when I was 9 years old, and thought this is amazing. Archaeologists are very cool, and then slowly learned that it wasn't all just punching Nazis in the face, but still very interesting and still very fascinating. And so always loved history, always thought archaeology is very interesting. Had an opportunity when I was younger to kind of participate and just kind of be a shovel bum on some archaeological digs, just kind of help out, cart dirt, things like that, but just be near it and see the process. And so doing this, it wasn't I didn't need to sit down and start studying archaeology. I already had kind of a background of the process and how things worked. I went back to it to make sure that I was capturing a lot of the accuracy, and then took it a step farther and actually spent some time speaking with and interviewing some archaeologists, and just talking to them about their experiences, and not just in excavations and how they do their research and discovering, but what was the process like to become an archaeologist? What were your studies like? How did you, tell me about your dissertation and how you went about building that, and what was it like whenever you had to defend it, and things like that, just to get as much ground truth knowledge as possible, so whenever I built out this fictional realm, it could be as grounded in that aspect as the history is, and as the tactical realism is.
Did you do any actual on the ground follow-up research, like a tag along with somebody who was putting together an expedition or go out to an expedition where they were already digging?
No, not prior to this book, or writing the book, but now that I am retired from the army, I plan to do a little bit more of that.